Hey Trinity family, Pastor Nick here. Many of you have reached out asking if there's anything that we as a congregation can be doing to provide relief for those who've been affected by the war in Ukraine. By today's estimates, about 2.8 million people have had to flee the country into surrounding nations as a direct result of the violence. And I know that many of you are heartbroken watching this incredible loss of life on the ground in that country. Which is why we do have an opportunity now as a congregation to make a difference. Lutheran World Relief is in those surrounding nations caring for the refugees who are fleeing their home as a result of this war, and they're asking for our help. Specifically, they're looking to collect donations so that they can then provide needed medical supplies and equipment to clinics, so they can provide food, shelter, and other necessary items to refugees, and so that they can minister and care for those refugees by providing care packages and quilts, as well as just pastoral care to those who've been affected by the violence. And so they're asking us, along with many other Lutheran congregations, to take a special offering to go toward the relief efforts that they're doing on the ground. So we wanted to let you know that you now have a way of making a designated gift that will go to Lutheran World Relief. And that option is going to be available between now and the end of March. Furthermore, what Lutheran World Relief has told us is that any gifts collected from congregations between now and the end of the month will be doubled up to $422,000, which means that if you decide to make a gift over and above your normal offering, your normal contribution, that gift will be doubled. It will have twice the impact in helping serve and care for refugees from this conflict. So here's how you can make that donation. If you go to our website, tlc4u.org, you can click where it says Give, and it will take you to our giving page. And there is a drop-down menu there to designate your gift. There are three options in the drop-down menu. One is General Fund. That's just for your normal offering. The second is for our Immeasurably More contributions, but the third is called Ukraine Relief. And if you select that, any gift that you designate for Ukraine Relief will go to Lutheran World Relief. It will be doubled, and we will be giving those gifts to them at the end of March. So we're collecting those financial donations between now and the end of the month. You can also make your offering by using the Church Center app. It has the same options. Again, you just want to click on where it says Ukraine Relief. Or if you want to write a check and drop it off at our office, you can make the check out to Trinity Lutheran Church, and in the memo line, just write Ukraine Relief. Again, all those offerings will be collected. They will go to support the efforts of Lutheran World Relief on the ground as they care for those refugees. I will also be including a little link with this video to a story of one of their partner congregations in Poland that's caring for refugees, so that you can see the kind of work that they're doing on the ground. And as always, I would ask you to please continue to pray for a peaceful end to this conflict, and to pray for those who are suffering as a direct result of the violence that's taking place in that part of the world. I've always been amazed at the generosity of God's people, and so I want to say thank you in advance for any gifts that you give to this effort. And I would ask you to, again, not only pray for those affected, but also to pray for the efforts of Lutheran World Relief as they continue to serve in that part of the world. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for your generosity. And as always, we continue to be a church that is in prayer for our world.